This is the Honor 9X Lite. So essentially, this phone is the company's latest entry in the entry range of smartphones, but technically, it is a rebrand of mid-range smartphones from yesteryear prior to the Orange Man's ban. I actually like this phone a lot, and I will tell you why. So let's address the elephant in the room. Before the Orange Man's ban, both Huawei and Honor took a lot of their smartphones and certified it to use Google mobile services. So why not just take advantage of the loophole, right? Take one of those certified phones, rehash it and repackage it into a brand new smartphone, and then release it into the market with Google mobile services. So yes, that means this smartphone is using the Kirin 710F chipset, which is what's available at the time during the loophole. So the Honor 9X Lite comes with this list of specs alongside with its Kirin 710F chipset, which is very reminiscent of mid-range smartphones from last year. And I won't talk much about benchmarks because we already tried a lot of smartphones using the Kirin 710F chipset, and so we are gonna jump straight into gaming, because if you want to play COD Mobile or PUBG Mobile, you can, but at the lowest graphical settings. So it is very smart for Honor to actually just rebrand this phone and then call it an entry-level gaming smartphone. And I also appreciate the fact that Honor put in a 1080p screen compared to many other entry-level smartphones that are still using 720p screens, because obviously this is still a phone and I would like to read text in proper crispness and also watch videos in full HD, so thanks Honor. And as for the cameras, the Honor 9X Lite does come with a single usable camera, which is the main 48MP camera. And that's it. The depth sensor is still there, but I don't want to talk about it. And overall, the picture quality that comes out of this thing is okay, but I think it is getting held back by the Kirin 710F's ISP. The pictures do look good, but in terms of night shot, it is still kinda decent to look at. But don't expect too much from this camera because it is still a mid-range smartphone from last year. And as for the battery life, the Honor 9X Lite does come with a 3750 mAh battery, which is very common to be found in smartphones from last year. And the battery life can last for about 11 hours in our test, which is very just common with this Kirin 710 chipset. And the charging time, well, it takes about 2 hours to charge from 15 to 100%, which is once again very common. So back to the reason why I like the Honor 9X Lite. So essentially, the company just took a mid-range smartphone, rebrand it, rehash it into a new smartphone for this generation. And I would say that's a proper way of doing entry-level smartphones, because you take technologies from flagship smartphones and then start to trickle down in terms of price and make it entry-level, which is how technology should be. And how Honor positioned this phone is actually just interesting. You just take mid-range phone, put it in entry-level price point and market it as such, and then, well, what you get here is actually just so much better than many other entry-level smartphones that are available in the market right now. And that is all we have to say about the Honor 9X Lite. This smartphone is truly interesting, so if you just want to take a look at all of the other written versions alongside with my other thoughts that didn't make it into this video, click the link in the description below and do comment down below if you have any questions. We will answer them whenever we can, and we'll see you in the next video.